take us through your holiday break and maybe a couple of the highlights that you had.
Just spent time with family. Went skiing for a little bit and just spent some time at home, which was nice.
Are you a good skier?
I can stay upright. That's good enough.
The pizza to stop still?
Yeah.
Still do the pizza to stop?
No, I don't need to do pizza to stop.
So you're pretty advanced. How about the vibes after the Christmas break? You got the moms here and just having them around. What did that mean to this group?
Well, I think through the NHL season, it's a grind. There's so many games, and you're traveling and playing often, and it's nice to break it up. And whether that's a Christmas break, and here we have two things happening. We just coming off a Christmas break where everyone's excited about that, but now also the mom's trip, and everyone's being a part of that. So I think the vibe is really good, and it's very a lot of guys in good moods. And on top of that, we've won a few games lately. So
I was going to say, on top of the moms, all of oil country's been celebrating 11 wins in the last 13 games. When you reflect on that, and now you kind of get out of the break, how do you make sure that you maintain that momentum coming into tomorrow?
Well, we were kind of in the same situation last year when we had 16 games in a row that we had won, and then we kind of stumbled into or crawled into the that streak. Not playing our best game, but we were still winning. And we had the All-Star break. And I thought we came back really well. Had one of our better games than we had previously, but it stopped the momentum. Hopefully that this doesn't stop our momentum. Hopefully it just resets us and energizes us, and we're ready. Because obviously this is going to be an important game. Here's a team that we've seen quite often in the playoffs. A team that looks quite likely or a good chance, possibly a first-round matchup or sometime, and they've been playing really well. So, it's a game that we should be ready for.
They're known as a really good defensive team. The numbers on the season would warrant that. Your numbers over the last 2 months are amongst the best in the league. Do you think your team gets enough? There's so much focus on the elite level offensibility you have with guys like Connor and Leon. Do you think maybe, and not to jinx you in any way, shape, or form, but do you not get the credit, maybe you should, for the fact that since you've been the head coach of this team, you've had the 5th best defensive team in the National Hockey League over the last 100-plus games?
I think our guys do a heck of a job playing defensive hockey. If you're going to go far in the playoffs, you need that. You need your star players being able to put the puck in the net and contributing offensively, but ultimately it's a team playing collective good defensive hockey, and I think we've done that. I think we've done a heck of a job, and the last line of defense is goaltending, and you look at you mentioned our winning 11 of 13, and during that 13 games our goaltending has been outstanding. So I think the goaltending's been good, and I think our defensive play has been solid too.
It is the mom's trip, and you got a back-to-back situation. Is this the perfect case scenario to deploy? You've only got one extra skater, but you got both goalies to get everybody involved in these two games.
Well, I'm not going to tip my hat and say what our plan is right now, but we definitely would like everyone being involved, and we'll make that decision tomorrow.
What was it like coaching Warren Fogle? Of course, you went up against him.
Well, I've known Warren for quite a few years. Back in 2017, we traded for him. I came into our team in junior hockey and coached him for a half season, and then obviously our paths are apart, and then we meet again in last year in Edmonton. But a lot of respect for him and his game. Guy plays hard, and last year broke out with 20 goals, and this year scoring goals again. So it's a good player.